guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we have another episode of Glam Time. So, if you've seen a few videos on my channel previously, all my other little Glam Times, you would have seen that I did a book inspired glam look from the book Caraval. I will link that video down below. But today, I thought let's give it another go. Yeah, I want to try and make this a little bit of a series, you know. So, we are going to go in with one of my favourite books of all time. I mean, if you know me, then you kind of know what series it is. It's like YA right down to my core from when I was like 13. But this is the book that we're going to be using today. It is Mortal Instruments City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and this is the cover, what it looks like. So I'm gonna pull in a lot of the gold, yellow and green tones together and kind of make like a goldy greeny eye. We'll see how it goes. I do have a vision in my head, but yeah, this is what we're gonna go for, and all of a sudden it just went dark outside. But yeah, so I'm gonna scoot you guys a little bit closer and let's get on with the video. Right, okay, so brows are done and forehead's done. I just went in with my baby skin primer and I just put that here in those areas. And then I went in with this dynamic duo of my hairspray and my Allure brow pomade, just brushed it through and all that sort of business. Let me know if you guys would like kind of a brow tutorial type thing. Like, I've changed the way that I've started to do my brows and I don't think I actually filmed them since I've done it. So let me know if you guys would want a tutorial on that. Just, I'll film it for you. But yeah, this is how we start. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna prime our eyes with the P. Louise base, and I have the original one which was in the shade Rumour. I think that's what it was called. I always say it, but, you know. And with this, you really don't need a lot. So I've just put like that much on the back of my hand, and then I am just going to pat it in. I'll work it in with this flat, I really don't know what brush it is. It's a Morphe brush from a collection that comes with like a stripy case. So, and then just kind of tap it out with the sponge. I really do love this base, but it just, I feel like I am that 1% that just creases with it. But using it on my clients is so much easier because obviously they have their eyes closed the whole time, so it just doesn't crease. Which is just so weird. So I think I'm gonna take the shade Forest here from the Morphe 35B palette, and we're gonna pack that on the outer V of the eye. So look, let me go a bit closer. I don't know if you can see, but this eye here, it's just like boom, crease so quickly. This one isn't as bad, but it's just so weird. So yeah, I'm taking that on, I want to say it's like a flat brush. It's like a flat fluffy brush that I just like to pack stuff. Okay, so to darken that, I'm going in with the shade Enchanted, which is this shade here from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm literally just putting that right here. To blend out all of this madness, I'm going to take the shade Creamsicle right here from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm kind of more concentrated, like, I don't know how you explain it, but this is the brush I'm taking. It's a Zoeva 227 Soft Luxe Definer. So literally just blend. Whew. So all of that is blended, so this is what we've got so far. Went in with what was left on this brush and just kind of started to make a little wing this way and this way, and then kind of softened it more and blended it to get that shape. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take the shade Sparks Fly from the Soph Times Revolution palette, and that is just this gold in the middle here. It's so gorgeous. just, can you see that? It looks like I have gold flakes on my eyeballs. So to kind of clean up the gold that I got a bit everywhere, first off I'm taking that same brush I used to blend the yellow to then soften those edges down. And then I'm going to take this little paintbrushy thing here and we're going to use that to kind of get the gold a bit more where I want it. But to do that, I'm taking, oh my god guys, forget Fix Plus, forget a bit of water, forget anything like that. This is what you need in your life. This is the Super Cover Cake Eyeliner Sealant, yeah? I think it's it's got like a Duraline vibe. I think it's like Duraline. But yeah, you just literally, I'll show you. If I can show you. So you just kind of drop. Can you see that little drop? Like mix it around a little. Right, okay, so I think we are going to intensify that green again. I'm going back in with Enchanted from the Jaclyn Hill palette and getting that really close to my lower lash line. Then I'm also going to take it on this kind of little, it's meant to be like an angle brush, but the angle kind of failed on it. I'm just going to use that to help me like help drag the shadow in. And then I'm going to take the other side of this brush and use that with the first green shade that we used, which was Forest from the 35B palette, and I'm just going to use this to like blend those two a little bit better. Oh girl, check this. Right, I'm going back in with Chickadee. So I think I'm gonna go in for a little bit of black. Yeah, it's not as like dark as I want it, because like I'm trying to get all the dimensions of this green area. I've got the gold and I've got the yellow, but I need a bit of black. Get the black. I think I'm going in with the shade Abyss, which is this shade here from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're gonna be real careful. So I'm taking that on this like angled brush thing, tap off all that excess. I'm just gonna put it right at the end here, really close to the lashes to kind of make it smoky. Just like see how much of a difference that makes, just that tiny little bit of black. And just taking this brush and like circular motioning the blend. Okay, so while I'm here, I'm gonna take my all-time favorite inner corner highlight shades are in Light and Beam from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and oh my god, these two shades are, I don't have any room left, are just like ridiculous. Like, look at those. They're just gorgeous. They're really similar but really not similar. So I think I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with Beam, which is a bit more of a yellow toned, whereas in Light is the one that's a bit more white. So that's in Light and this one's Beam. So I'm just taking that on my Raw Techniques detail brush, yeah. And we're gonna use that as the brow bone. Also, I'm really sorry if I keep looking over there, like I've got a mirror there behind this so I can see what I'm actually doing. Cool, so let's just kind of clean this mess. So just wipe away any call out. I want to keep this quite smoky still, so when I'm doing this outer area, I'm not like pulling it like right up, I'm pulling it more out instead. So to prime, I'm first again taking the Baby Skin Primer from Maybelline, and I'm just pressing that into my porous areas, which are mainly along my nose and either side of my nose. And then what's left, drag it down to small lines. And I'm going in with this little trick that Jackie Anna taught me, is to take a powder. You can take a loose powder, powder that matches your foundation, anything. I'm a lot more tanned now than I am normally, so I'm taking the one that matches my skin a little bit more. So it just kind of helps the coverage. And just a little brush, and that's the Real Techniques contour brush. And then you just kind of like tap it, like to set the primer, if that makes sense. So you just kind of tap it over the area that you prime to kind of set it. And honestly, don't know what it is, but it really, really, really helps my pores stay a lot smaller for longer. Really does. Now I'm going in with my foundation that I've been obsessed with, because it really matches my skin tone now, because it's so changing, because I'm like in the sun the whole time and everything. I need something that's going to keep up. So I'm going in with my Super Cover Ultimate Foundation in the shade 39. And this is what it looks like. It's a bit grim. I need to kind of clean that, but it's fine. And because it's a cream, it comes with its own spray, as you probably heard me talk about it before, but I don't have that anymore. So I'm just going to take a little bit of Fix Plus and my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just going to spray the brush, and it just lets the foundation have a better slip to it and go on a lot smoother. So I'm just doing that. And then I like to go in with my sponge afterwards and press all the foundation in to my skin. Oh, forgot to do like the one thing I really wanted to do. So, pause. What we're gonna do is, I need to scrub my lips because they just feel so dry and gross. So I am taking my Skinny Scrubs lip scrub, so sugar lip scrub, and I'm obsessed with it. This is what it looks like in there. And I'm quickly just gonna sugar scrub up my lips before I set anything so I don't ruin it. So all you do is literally just kind of scoop it out like this, and then you just put it on your lips, and it tastes so good. Like, it's lunchtime right now and I could do with some food, but so I'm just gonna kind of so nice because it has such a plumping effect as well. So that's the scrub. Oh, it tastes so good. I'm just gonna kind of, normally I would wash it off, but I can't bother to get up. So I'm just gonna wipe it off. Then to just soothe my lips and add more moisture back into it, I'm just taking my Nivea lip butter, which is the vanilla and macadamia nut one. I do this literally every day before bed. I want to wake up in the morning. My lips just feel so good. Right, there's the lips out the way. So for concealer, I'm taking the NARS Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger, and oh my god, I'm so glad my mum bought this because I was too poor and I've been wanting it for so long, but my birthday's coming soon, so I'll get to get it. So I'm literally putting it under my eyes, and because it's like the same colour as my skin almost, it just looks so nice, and I just love what it looks like on the skin. Like, I'm not really a fan of concealers that are a bit too bright because they can make me look a little bit ashy, which is just annoying. So we're just gonna blend that out. And then just to add a little bit more coverage, I'm just going to put it, and then it just doesn't overload my eye area as much. And then I'm taking my trusty Coty Airspun powder, and this is the translucent one. And then I'm just setting the rest of my face, mainly the centre portion. Now I'm just going to quickly kick all of that off because I'm not really like a hardcore baker. I just like to quickly like set everything and wipe it all away. I don't really like to let it sit and bake technically. then kind of just bring a little bit of colour back into my face, I'm just taking my NYX No Filter powder. I'm pressing it into my skin like so. Right, now let's just add a little bit more colour back into our face. So I'm taking my NYX contour palette and I'm taking the shade Tan, which is this one here, and I'm using that as my bronzer. And I'm just taking this big kind of fluffy blush brush from Eco Tools and bronze it. Just look at that, like contour bronze done. I love it, it's the perfect shade for me. You're probably thinking, calm down there, but honestly, in all honesty, that your cheeks eat all of this up so quickly. And then I'm gonna put it at my temples. Just whatever excess there is, just carve a mini jewel. But I'm taking the same NYX powder again because I don't want to like have a white harsh line. I just kind of want to tidy it. So I'm just using that to cut it. And then I'm also going in with the highlight shade from this palette as well. I think that one is Nectar. I think it's Nectar. I don't know. This system just confuses me. So I'm just gonna put that on my cheeks. The only thing I found is that with NYX powders, they're so powdery, like tap tap and a little bit above my eyebrows, on my nose, on my chin. And then for blush, I'm taking the Sweet Cheeks palette, also by NYX, and I think I'm going in with this lovely orange shade here, and I'm taking it on this angled brush from the Morphe Copper Dreams palette. And yeah, let's just go. I always like to do my highlight before my blush because then when I put the blush on, it like blends the highlight a lot more and it mixes it. So that's what I prefer to do. And then we're just gonna get rid of all of that, and then can you see we have more of a, like, I want to say like sharper line, but it's not as harsh as it would have been if I'd used the translucent powder. Right, now before we do anything else, I'm just gonna spritz my face with my Fix Plus because it just feels powdery and gross. So now what went up must come down. I'm just taking the shade Enchanted again from the Jaclyn Hill palette on this tiny little brush and stamping it here. Taking this little tiny pencil brush from the Morphe Copper Dreams palette set even. I'm going in with that creamsicle shade again and just blending it out. And now I'm going to take a little bit of black, which is the same black that we put on our outer edge, and I'm literally just leaving it here. So now we're going to go in with eyeliner, and I'm taking the Maybelline, was it Eye Studio Lasting Gel Drama eyeliner in the shade black, and that is that. Right, so I'm taking the eyeliner in my tight line and my waterline. Don't eyelashes. Probably, but I really can't bother to put them on. So I'm just going to go straight in with my Essence Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara. And this mascara is just... So, without eyelashes, for eyelashes I'm taking the Ardell Soft Touch eyelashes, the style 152. So this is my eyes without eyelashes. And I will be right back with my eyelashes to show you different. Boom. That's the eyelashes. Oh my god. I'm actually really glad I put them on there because they look so good. Lips. I think we'll go nude. Okay, so I'm taking my Maybelline Vivid Matte Lipstick in Nude Thrill, and we'll just put this little baby on. And to set my face, I'm taking the Urban Decay All Night Setting Spray, of course, and yeah. This eyelash is really annoying me because it's not set down properly, but it's fine. I'm going to rip them off in a second. Anyway, but yeah, this is the finished look, inspired by this book here. You can kind of see where I was going with it. Like, I wanted to make it a little bit more wearable, but I needed some inspiration. So yeah, I loved, do you know what? I actually love this. I might even just wear it normally. Not right now because like it's summer and I'm just like full beat, can't do it. But yeah, this is the look that we came up with. I'm really happy about it. So yeah, this is the finished look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had so much fun creating this. Let me know any book covers that you would like me to try and recreate on my eyes. I've done a really kind of out there festival-y type one with Caraval, and this one's kind of more of a wearable, going out type look, so anything really. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, all that good stuff down below, ring that bell, and I will see you guys in my next video.